Good day everyone and welcome to the channel. If you're serious about mastering the art of forex trading, you are in precisely the right place. Here we focus on clarity, discipline and high probability trading strategies, cutting through the noise to give you a practical insight that actually work in the market. Whether you are just getting started or refining your edge, you will find structured guidance and a clean chart analysis with a professional trading approach. Do consider subscribing to the channel. Let's build profitability together. Now in this video, I'm going to do a top-down analysis on GBPNZD starting from the 3 months time frame. The reason I'm starting this analysis from the 3 months time frame is to get the overall picture of the market. Now, first thing first, let me introduce you guys to the strategy, to the concept I trade with. Now, the name of the concept I trade with is known as the trading range. Now, a range is made up of either a bullish QM or a bearish QM. Now, whenever it has a bullish QM, that means it is be regarded as a strong high. And whenever it have a bearish QM, it is being regarded as a strong low. Meaning you are not expecting price or the market to break through those highs or lows. For example, here we have a sweep of liquidity and a break of structure. This has now turned into a QN, you understand, indicating a strong high. So I am not expecting the price to break through it or above it again. All I'm expecting is for price to take out the IRA inside here, which is the internal liquidity, and mitigate the POI, push down to take out the next draw of liquidity, which is the ERA. That is all I'm expecting. Now let me go to the candlestick chart to show you guys what I mean. First thing first, to capitalize on this, you have to read the market structure, the previous and the current structure. Now, on this 3 months time frame, if you read the previous market structure, you will see that the market has been making a series of higher highs and higher lows, which is indicating an uptrend. Then suddenly it changed from an this uptrend to a downtrend by breaking this last higher low here, which is an MSS. If you watch very closely, we have our sweep of liquidity. Now this has now turned into a strong high, so I'm not expecting the price to break through it again. All I'm expecting is for price to mitigate the POI right about here, then push down to take out this ERA. That is all I need to see in a range. Now let's capitalize on this area. If you watch very closely, you can see that we have a major break of structure and the market and price has pulled back to mitigate the POI here, push it down to break another structure, give us a sweep of liquidity and break of structure. This has now turned into a strong high, so I'm not expecting the price to break through it again. This is my opinion, you understand. Price might also break through it, you understand. So but as for now, this is what I'm capitalizing on based on what I saw on the lower time frame. I just came to this higher time frame to have a confirmation. Now let's go down to the monthly time frame, to the 1 month time frame, I mean, to see what has been happening. Now on the 1 month time frame, you can see this is our 3 months time frame POI. This is our 3 months time frame POI right about here. Sorry guys, let me go back to the 3 months time frame to mark it out. This other block here, all we should do is to go to the monthly time frame to do some refinements of the zone or the level. Now on the monthly time frame, we will still do the same thing we did on the 3 months time frame by reading the market structure, the previous structure, you understand, to see if you have any MSS break. Now if you watch very closely also, this is an uptrend because it's making a series of higher highs and higher lows. Then all of a sudden it changed from this uptrend to a downtrend by breaking below this last low here, which is indicating a proper push down of that 3 months time frame range. Now on the monthly time frame, the MSS is not clear enough, so this will not take us to the weekly or daily time frame. Let me first check the weekly time frame to know. Now on the weekly time frame, as you can see, it is very clear. This is our sweep of liquidity and also the MSS break or change of character. Now these all these things sitting right about here are the liquidities, the IRA liquidities, and this is the POI, and it has mitigated this. Now this has now turned into a range, this has now turned into a strong high, so I'm not expecting the price to break through it again. All I'm expecting is for price to mitigate the POI, which it has done here, and come down to take out this ERA, this weekly ERA. Now let's go to the daily time frame to capitalize on this area here. On the daily time frame, as you can see, it has given us a proper confirmation entry on the daily time frame. Now if you watch very closely and pay close attention to what I'm talking about, since you can see that this market has been giving us the same pattern over and over again. You understand? Now we have another sweep of liquidity, another break here. This is the internal liquidity which the market is about to take out, and it have already done that. Let me refine this thing. Let me position this POI correctly. Another block POI. Now wait first, bro. Let me highlight it with the box. Now all we are expecting is now for the market to push down to take out this ERA here. Before this is the daily ERA and this is the weekly ERA. So this will be our first take profit and this will be our second take profit. But mind you, this is just a buy. This whole thing on this higher time frame, I'll just buy out and build it. The main entry will be on the lower time frame. Take note of that. Now this will not take us to the 1 hour time frame so that we can trade a line alongside with the trend. You understand, with our precise entry patterns. Let me go to the 1 hour time frame. Now on the 1 hour time frame, if you watch very closely, same thing keeps happening over and over again. Same thing keeps happening over and over again. Like I've said earlier, this is an uptrend and it changed from an uptrend to a downtrend by breaking this last low here. This is the sweep of liquidity, so I am now expecting the price to mitigate, or first thing first, I'm expecting the price to take out this internal liquidity here and mitigate the POI here, then before dropping to take out the daily ERA, after that the weekly ERA here. You understand? Now let's look out for the POI. Or can I just mark at this? This will be clearer than the up one. Now the way I look out for my POI is a bit different. You understand? Now for every lower time frame trading range, for example, this is the sweep of liquidity here. For every lower time frame trading, this has now turned into a range. Sorry. For every lower time frame trading range, we go to the higher time frame to look out for the POI. So let me highlight, this is the place I'm expecting to see my POI here, around this place, after this liquidity here. So let me go to the 4 hours time frame to see if I will have any form of POI or reaction block. Now on the 4 hours time frame, I have the POI I choose is the one that is closest to the liquidity. Now this is the POI, this is the liquidity here, and this will be my POI, this open close level. Let's go back to Furthermore to do some refinement or leave it there. Let me just leave it here. So this is what I'm expecting, guys. So this is what I'm expecting, guys. A push that I mean to take out the daily ERA. To take out the daily ERA. Mind you, this will be your first day profit, but based on how I trade with the range, I target the next draw of liquidity. This is where I'll target before taking out the weekly ERA here. But this here will be my first target and my main target for now. So thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Also share this video and comment down below. Cheers up, guys.